They tied me once to the hitching post, fed me sugar like they'd seen a ghost. She rode like wind in a woven song, said I'll be back, won't be too long. Seasons passed with no return. I watched the grass forget to burn. My shadow sank where hooves once beat. Now roots curl quiet around my feet. I'm just bones beneath the saddle tree, laid to rest where love left me. Rain don't care and the crows don't speak, but I still wait week after week. The trail is cold, the sky don't see. I'm bones beneath the saddle tree. My bit still hangs on the stable wall, the iron mouth with no one to call. She sang to me when nights ran deep. Now only dust hums me to sleep. They found my spine like lines unread. They said some things are better left dead, but hearts like mine don't ride away. They stay, they age, they rot, they pray. So if you pass where the silence grew, touch the reins, she held them too. And if you ride, ride once for me, a ghost beneath the saddle tree. My bit still hangs on the stable wall, lied to rest where love left me. Rain don't care and the crows don't speak, but I still wait week after week. The trail is cold, the sky don't see. I'm bones beneath the saddle tree. I'm bones beneath the saddle tree. Don't say much in the morning light, just pour the coffee, make it right. You hum a tune that your mama knew, and I swear it sounds like I love you. Your hair's a mess and you don't care. Still the prettiest thing in that kitchen chair. I ain't no poet, but I know the rhyme. You and me in borrowed time. Guess it finally settled like me and you. You take your sugar, I take mine black, but we always meet in the middle of that. Some folks chase the fast and loud, but I found peace in the softer sound. A half smile, a shoulder lean, that's what forever's always been. Yeah, it's coffee in the quiet, and your hand in mine. Even silence feels like a kind of sign. We're not made for silver screens, but we've got love in the in-betweens. And every morning I still choose this quiet life and this love with you. I was born in someone else's dream. I woke beneath the sky that knew my face, but not my name or time or place. The trees all bowed like old regret, and the crows hum songs I ain't learned yet. My boots left prints on water skin and vanished like I'd never been. The wind kept asking why I came, but I forgot who gave me my name. I was born in someone else's dream, where nothing's ever what it seems. I've kissed the fire, I've held the rain, I prayed to gods that don't explain. And if I vanish with no scream, it's 'cause I was born in someone else's dream. There's a chapel made of bone and thread, where the silence speaks for all the dead. And I knelt down with empty hands to trace the lines of fate's demands. There's a road that curves through thought and smoke, where every truth wears a different cloak. I ride that trail in quiet grace, chasing a face behind a face. So let me fade like desert steam, not from this world, but from the dream. I ain't a soul you'll ever keep, just a whisper walking in your sleep. No need to cry or light a beam. I was born in someone else's dream. There's a chapel made of bone and thread, where the silence speaks for all the dead. And I knelt down with empty hands to trace the lines of fate's demands. And there's a road that curves through thought and smoke, where every truth wears a different cloak. I ride that trail in quiet grace, chasing a face behind a face. Final me.
The dust won't take my shape. I drank from a clock till the hours bled out. Watch the sun die west with a whisper, not a shout. The ground don't forgive and the sky don't sleep, but I keep walking where the roots run deep. I met a man with no eyes, but he saw through me. Said truth ain't a woman, it's a dying tree. So I sat till the leaves spoke flame and ash. Learned that nothing worth keeping ever lasts. No, the dust won't take my shape. I ain't a man that time can drape. I'm a question carved in mesquite wood. I'm the silence where the thunder stood. You can bury my bones in a borrowed state, but the dust won't take my shape. There's a church made of mirrors out past Route 9, and the preacher just hums like a power line. He told me, son, don't chase the light, it's the shadows that'll hold you right. So I sold my name to the wind last fall, traded my shadow for a canyon wall. Now I sleep where maps go blind, where you lose yourself but not your mind. Final dust won't take my shape. I ain't a ghost you can replicate. I'm the hymn that the rattlesnakes keep. I'm the scar that refuses sleep. Even death can't imitate this soul the dust won't take. So I sold my name to the wind last fall, traded my shadow for a canyon wall. Now I sleep where maps go blind, where you lose yourself but not your mind. Even death can't imitate this soul the dust won't take. The day is fading, the stars unfold. A blanket of silence, so soft, so bold. walking where the pines grow tall, where time stands still and we lose it all. The moon is rising, a silver light, casting shadows through the quiet night. No need to hurry, no need to roam. In this moment, we're already home. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright, just you and me, nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. The river hums a gentle song, where the current moves slow and strong. We'll sit and listen with hearts at ease, in the rhythm of the whispering spring breeze. The fire burns low, the embers glow, with every moment our love will grow. No need for words, just the way we feel in this quiet space. Everything's real. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright, just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. As the dawn begins to break, we'll watch the sky for love's sake. In the stillness, in the quiet tune, we're forever lost between the pines and the moon. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright, just you and the sun is sinking slow, casting shadows down below. We're walking down that winding road, where the sky and earth unfold. The breeze is soft, the air is sweet. With every step the world feels complete. No need for words, no need to race. In this quiet we found our place. On the edge of the horizon, we'll find our way, where the night and the stars come out to stay. We'll let the silence speak, no need to try, just you and me beneath this open sky. On the edge of the
day, just me and you. In the warmth of the sun, we'll find our truth. On the edge of the horizon, in our youth. On the edge of the horizon, we'll find our way. Where the night and the stars come out to stay. We'll let the silence speak, no need to try. Just you and me beneath this open sky. On the edge of the horizon, where time slows down, we'll build our dreams on this sacred ground. On the edge of the horizon, we'll be free. Where the world ends and begins with you and me.
But we don't speak, but it moves like prayer, swaying in time with the summer air. No highways hum, no fences bind, just the hush of earth that I call mine. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Yes, stillness has a sound. The sky don't rush to change its hue. It turns to dusk like it always knew. My hands in soil, my heart in grace. Time moves slow in this kind of place. Stillness has a sound if you sit real low, like the hush between the creek and crow. It don't shout, it don't explain, it just sings in wind and falling rain. Peace ain't loud, but it's all around. Yes, stillness has a sound. Has a sound, and it calls me home. In the rustle where the wild things roam. It don't preach, it just remains in the breath of hills and window pane. When the world is too damn loud, stillness has a sound. Frighten the world is too damn loud. Stillness has a sound. Build a porch out of metal crates on the dark side where the silence waits. Got a rocking chair made of oxygen tanks and a view of home that breaks my thanks. I talk to the stars like they're next of kin, ask them how the fields back home have been. Did the oak out front survive that storm? Does the creek still laugh in the early morn? 'Cause earth don't sing no more from here, just the blue glow caught in a silver tear. No frogs, no dogs, no fiddle in the barn, just echoes of a place I once called warm. I float in this suit, still humming old chords, but earth don't sing no more. I sent a letter in a satellite shell, tied my soul to a rocket farewell. Wrote to mama, tell pa I'm fine, but fine don't echo in lunar time. And maybe one day they'll bring me down, lay me in the dirt instead of floating around. But till that day I pick my tune on strings of silence hung from the moon. 'Cause earth don't sing no more from here, just a blue glow caught in a silver tear. No frogs, no dogs, no fiddle in the barn, just echoes of a place I once called warm. I float in this suit, still humming old chords, but earth don't sing no more. So if you look up and feel a sound, that ain't the wind, it's me coming round, still strumming for a world I swore would sing to me forevermore. Float in this sea no more. So if you look up and feel a sound, that ain't the wind, it's me coming round, still strumming for a world I swore would sing to me forever. The sun's been setting, the sky's turning gray, but here in your arms I wanna stay. The world outside keeps moving on, but in this moment it feels like dawn. The meadow's quiet, the birds have flown, but we've got all we need right here alone. We don't need the rush, we don't need the sound. In this peace we've truly found. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you, with the night so
turns blue. The fire's crackling, the embers glow. With every spark our hearts slow. The winds are soft and the moon is bright as we dance beneath the silver light. No promises to keep, no place to be, just the sound of your breath next to me. The world is fading but I don't mind, 'cause I'm lost in you and we've got time. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. In the quiet we're free, just the air, the night and the melody. As the moonlight falls, so soft, so true. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than with you. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. When the day turns blue, I'll be here with you.
First light breaks on a cabin roof. Frost on the window, love in the proof. Your wool sweater hangs by the flame, and every breath I take calls your name. Snow on the cedar pines, falling soft like your hand in mine. The world is hushed and white and blue, and all I want is more of you. No sound but the fireside and the snow that paints the sky. Boot prints weave through the frozen ground. Two hearts echo without a sound. You smile and winter turns to spring, in a world where cold can't touch a thing. Snow on the cedar pines, falling soft like your hand in mine. The world is hushed and white and blue, and all I want is more of you. No sound but the fireside and the snow that paints the sky. Let the storm roll on and blind the road. We've got warmth no wind can blow. I'd wait 10 winters just to find this quiet peace in your eyes. Final snow on the cedar pines, falling slow like a lullaby line. Heaven feels just like tonight, wrapped in flannel and candlelight. No sound but your breath near mine, and the snow on the cedar falls in a language old, where roots wear stories like threads of gold. Your voice, a river beneath the stone, flowing soft through marrow and bone. We dance with ghosts in the twilight scene, chasing echoes that dissolve like dream. No fire to warm, no song to sing, just the silent pull of a tethered string. When the hollow whispers back your name, the earth remembers, but not the same. Love is the soil, dark and deep, a secret the shadows promise to keep. Your touch was thunder, light and slow. A tremor felt where the wild things grow. I planted hope in the cracks of time, watched it bloom in the cold sublime. Underneath the stars that never sleep, we sowed our hearts in the furrows deep. And if the world forgets our track, the hollow's voice will whisper back. When the hollow whispers back your name, the earth remembers, but not the same. Love is the soil, dark and deep, a secret the shadows promise to keep. When the hollow whispers back your name, the earth remembers, but not the same. Love is the soil, dark and deep, a secret the shadows promise to keep. In the meadow where the silence lies, I watch the stars paint the velvet skies. The wind is soft, it calls your name, but in its breath no echo came. The trees they stand like sentinels old, guarding stories that are never told. The earth, it speaks in ways so deep, in a language that the heart can keep. Where the shadows grow, the world moves slow, where the past and future softly flow. No road to follow, no need to find, just the steady pulse of hearts entwined. In the stillness, love takes root, and time bends gently at its foot. The moonlight fades in the rising mist, a quiet touch, an unseen kiss. Beneath the sky, so wide and clear, I feel your presence always near.
step feels like a proof. While where the shadows grow, the world moves slow, where the past and future softly flow. No road to follow, no need to find, just the steady pulse of hearts entwined. In the stillness, love takes root. Time bends gently at its foot. Where the shadows grow, we are whole. The general store's gone dark by 8. Old man Claiborne locks the gate, but there's one bulb left burning low, a honey glow on last year's snow. Oh, the world don't know this town exists, just a dot where the highway twists. But if you're lost or your heart's run thin, Lantern Creek lets strangers in. Miss Dolly's got a jukebox hum, plays Patsy Cline to no one. The whiskey's cheap, the laughs are free, like 9 times 53. Funny how the loneliest places hold the warmest empty spaces. So park your truck and stay a while. Let your shadow rest a mile. Ain't no clock, ain't no name, just the light and the where the highway twists. But if you're lost or your heart's run thin, Lantern Creek lets strangers in. Funny how the loneliest places hold the warmest empty spaces. So park your truck and stay a while. Let your shadow rest a mile. Ain't no clock, ain't no name, just the light and the rain. They built it wrong, or so they say. A lighthouse 10 miles from the nearest bay. No gulls, no ships, no ocean spray. Just rows of wheat that sway and sway. But every dusk he climbs the stairs, lantern in hand, salt in his prayer. Though he's never seen a tighter whale, he swears he hears a phantom sail. He lights the lamp for skies that weep, for storms that rage in someone's sleep. Though sea lies far beyond his reach, he guards the ghosts that haunt the wheat. And maybe dreams don't need a shore to crash, to drift, to ask for more. The townsfolk laugh, call him the bluff, say tending weed is light enough. But every spark that he ignites, he swears it shines through stranger nights. One girl left town and years went past. She sent a shell, I saw your mast. And still he stands where no ships be, a lighthouse facing fields not sea. He lights the lamp for skies that weep, for storms that rage in someone's sleep. Though sea lies far beyond his reach, he guards the ghosts that haunt the wheat. And maybe dreams don't need a shore to crash, to drift, to ask for more. Past that windswept farm and see a tower shining warm, no, not all sailors ride the foam. Some keep the sea by staying home. When the world forgets to breathe, past the porch lights hush and the willow's teeth, with a sack of thread and a whisper blade, he gathers the dreams that the sleepers made. Through cotton curtain windows low, he hums a tune the lost folks know. Plucks a memory, warm and wide, folds it gently, tucks it inside. He's the one who tends the stars, not with maps, but with old guitar scars. While you drift through fields of sleep, he's so in silence, so deep. And come the dawn, he disappears, the dream harvester with no years. He once loved a girl who dreamed in red, but dreams like those don't get to wed. She woke too soon, forgot his face. Now he haunts her pillowcase. Some say he's cursed, some say he's kind, some say he's just a trick of mine. But I once woke with tears and a ride and a fresh cut dream left hanging dry. He's the one who tends the stars, not with maps, but with old guitar scars. While you drift through fields of sleep, he's so in silence, so deep. And come the dawn, he disappears, the dream harvester with no years. So if you wake with your past undone, with hope curled quiet like the sun, thank the man who walks the breeze, harvesting what your heart still sees.
I walk the road where the stars don't stay, and the moon has lost its color and turned to gray. The dirt on my boots don't know where I've been, but the wind still carries the echoes of sin. There's a crow sitting by the old iron gate, singing a song of love too late. The trees won't bend, they just stand tall, watching me fall like the seasons that crawl. Underneath the hollow sky I roam, where the night's too cold to ever feel like home. I hear your voice in the cracks of the ground, but it's buried too deep for me to be found. I built a fire from the scraps of the past, but it burned too bright and didn't last. The river's still flowing, but it won't let me swim. And the birds flew south, but they didn't sing. I tried to climb, but the walls won't break, and every step I take feels like a mistake. I reached for the stars, but they were already gone, left me with nothing but the wind's mournful song. Underneath the hollow sky I cry, for the things that lived and the things that died. I'm just a shadow, lost and untold, drifting through a world that's too frozen to hold. Dust on the trail, sun sinking low, leaves on the wind move soft and slow. Wheels turn easy, no need to race. This old road knows my pace. Whisper road, take me home, past the fields where wild things roam. No more weight, no more load, just peace
like an old friend's smile. I might stay here a little while. The sky leans down to touch the land, like it knows I understand. Whisper road, kind and wide, with memories tucked on either side. Let the world forget I showed. I'm safe here on this whisper road. So when your heart feels heavy, out, come walk with me down Whisper Road.
Once she stood with her hand on my pain, steam from her breath, whispering rain. He'd ride up slow through the copper dust, with eyes like promises dressed in rust. They danced in rooms I couldn't touch, but I held their echoes, soft and much. Then one left and one looked through, but I was glass. What could I do? Now I face the fields alone, watching time in broken tone. The curtains fray like years undone. I'm just a window facing no one. Birds don't land like they used to try, and even the storm don't ask me why. Once I framed a life so wide, now I frame the wind that won't decide. She came back once, boots full of grief, touched my silk like turning a leaf. But she saw her face and turned away. Some mirrors ain't meant to stay. So let the house fall, let wood turn gray, let dust be hymns for yesterday. If love looks in, it's already gone. I'm just a window facing no one. Never said the words out loud. Stars leaned in like they somehow found the way your silence dressed the air, so full of love I didn't dare. I built a house on the sound of that, where night rolls in like a sleeping cat. You sat in rooms no one could see, but every shadow leaned toward me. You were the hush between two storms, the pause where longing keeps its form. I held you not in hand but flame, no vows, no rings, just sky and name. The silence that spoke me yours remains in every breeze that won't explain. There's a fence that hums when I walk by, like it remembers your goodbye. The porch light flickers just once each year, on the night your absence feels too near. I heard the desert call you back, through sandstone hills and railroad track. But dust don't lie and stars don't bend, they just replay what never ends. You're the stillness under thunder skin, the echo where my ribs begin. Not bound by touch, but tied in grace. I see your soul in empty space. No louder love could break this force than the silence that spoke me yours. There's a fence that hums when I walk by, like it remembers your goodbye. The porch light flickers just once each year, on the night your absence feels too near. The silence that spoke me yours remains in every breeze that won't explain. There's a fence that hums when I walk by. You're the stillness under thunder skin, the echo where my ribs begin. Not bound by touch, but tied in grace. I see your soul in empty space. No louder love could break this force than the silence that spoke me yours. The silence wears a hat in this one-horse town, tipped low like the moon when the sun goes down. Barn doors sigh like they're holding in tears, and the wind knows the names of forgotten years. A crow rides fence post like a midnight judge. Fields lean golden, but they never budge. Your ghost ain't loud, but it hums real low, in the hush between the songs on the radio. I left you where the wild oats dream, where the dirt holds truth in a silver seam. Ain't no map for roads that end like that, just dust and stars and a silence in a hat. Sometimes I talk to the screen door, swing
I'd still answer creaking and singing. But your name don't echo like it used to do. Now it fades like denim in a sunburned hue. I left you where the wild oats dream, where hope walks slow in a sepia gleam. Ain't no preacher can preach where we sat, just a cross-eyed moon and a silence in a hat. I left you where the wild oats dream, where hope walks slow in a sepia gleam. Ain't no preacher can preach where we sat, just a cross-eyed moon and a silence in a hat. There's a track behind the orchard fence where the weeds grow thick and dense. No train's been seen for 50 years, but still you hear it when doubt draws near. Folks say it rides on iron and loss, fueled by names the mind forgot. If you feel hollow, thin as flame, you might just hear it call your name. It don't stop for fame or gold. It don't care if you're young or old. It only comes through silent towns when your memories start breaking down. And if you board, you best beware. It may take you where you ain't there. I met a girl in '89, said she heard that engine whine. She wrote her name in dirt and cried. Watched the whistle steal the sky. They say the engineer's got no face, just a coat stitched out of grace. And every soul he picks to ride leaves behind the name they hide. It don't stop for fame or gold. It don't care if you're young or old. It only comes through silent towns when your memories start breaking down. And if you board, you best beware. It may take you where you ain't there. So keep your name in ink and dash. Speak it slow, make each breath last. 'Cause there's a train that no one claims, and it only runs on fading names. ash. Speak it slow, make each breath last. 'Cause there's a train that no one claims, and it only smoke curls slow from the cabin roof. Boots by the door, no need for proof. The hills breathe deep, the world stands still. I'm just a soul on a windowsill. Timberlight, soft and gold, wrapping stories never told. Let the silence speak tonight, here beneath the timberlight. Creek runs low with a lullaby. Fireflies blink like stars nearby. A worn old quilt, a dog asleep. These are the things I get to keep. Timberlight, calm and true, washing me in something new. Hearts don't rush when it feels this right. Living slow and timberlight. If you're tired of the city's fight, come on home to timberlight. If you're tired of the city's fight, come on home to timberlight. Timberlight, soft and